my name is Catherine Cunha, and I decided to do my current event paper 1 on the COVID-19 pandemic. The article I decided to choose was the COVID-19 and the Constitution, how the Bill of Rights is being tested by the coronavirus. The news source that released the article was the New York Law Journal, and the authors are John Curran, Jake Gardner, and Jeffrey Ding. To give you a summary of the article, they talk about the amendments that have been affected. And the amendments that have been affected are the 1st, 2nd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 8th, and 10th Amendment. And it talks about what happened to each case taken to court and what rights are being affected. Like for the First Amendment, it's religion and assembly, and then the Second Amendment is the right to bear arms and so on. And it's due to the stay-at-home order, people's lives are being affected due to this pandemic. And so I believe the author wrote this article to show the American people how their rights are being affected and telling the cases that people are fighting and how it's turning out during this COVID-19 pandemic, and explaining why the courts chose the answers they did by pulling evidence from the Supreme Court's decisions from the past. So I do really think this paper was neutral, and it did get information from everywhere and just stated the facts, and there was enough information so you could understand everything, and you could also go look up more information because it cited all the cases. And I selected this article because I wanted to get more information about the pandemic and how it's affecting our lives. And in my opinion, it was very informative, and it talks about what is happening in America and shows us how each case relates to an amendment or the Supreme Court's decision. And I think it relates to our material that we learned about from chapters 2 and 3, especially about the Bill of Rights and the Constitution and the Supreme Court. And I think it was a really good real-life example, and talked about specifically the amendments that it talked about, and kind of related each COVID-19 pandemic to each amendment that was talked about in the article, and made you understand everything without having to learn a whole lot of information. So I really appreciated this article, and I hope you guys decide to read it. And I'm glad that y'all listened to my presentation. So I hope you have a great day and learn something new. Thank you.